There's a moment, and you might not see it coming, when the heaviness begins to lift. You wake up one morning, and for the first time in a long time, she's not the first thought in your head. You notice the way the sun hits the wall. You notice the sound of your coffee brewing. You notice life. This is not forgetting. This is returning. Returning to yourself. Returning to the world as it is, without the constant shadow of what was. The Stoics believed that joy is not something we find in others. It's something we uncover within ourselves when we strip away dependency. Now is the time to do exactly that. Epictetus wrote, "No man is free who is not master of himself." To master yourself in love means to enjoy someone's presence without needing it to survive. It means you can be happy with them and happy without them. Most relationships fail because one or both people confuse attachment with love. They believe constant reassurance and availability are proof of care. But attachment is about fear. Love is about freedom. Ask yourself, if I were to be single for the next 5 years, could I still be fulfilled? Could I still build, create, and live a life I'm proud of? If your answer is no, then your work is here, to become whole without anyone else's validation. Being alone is not the same as being lonely. The Stoics spent long stretches in solitude, not as punishment, but as training. Marcus Aurelius ruled the Roman Empire, yet found time to write in his private journal, reflecting on his thoughts and actions. Solitude is where you can hear yourself think. It's where your values take shape. Without it, you risk living in constant reaction to others instead of in alignment with yourself. Start making solitude intentional. Spend an afternoon without your phone. Sit in a park with a notebook. Take a solo trip. The goal is not to cut people out. It's to make sure that when they leave, you still have yourself. When you rebuild after heartbreak, there's a temptation to lower your standards out of fear of being alone again. You start to think, maybe I should settle. Maybe I'm asking for too much. The Stoic answer is the opposite. You raise your standards. Seneca wrote, "Associate with people who are likely to improve you." This applies to love as much as friendship. If the next woman you meet cannot respect your time, your boundaries, your purpose, she is not for you. You didn't go through heartbreak just to land back where you started. The purpose of loss is growth, and growth means you now know what you will and will not accept. Loving without expectation does not mean tolerating disrespect or neglect. It means you give love because it aligns with your nature, not because you're trading it for something in return. The Stoics saw expectation as the root of most disappointment. If you expect her to always be in a good mood, you'll be upset when she's not. If you expect her to text back immediately, you'll be irritated when she takes her time. Instead, replace expectation with preference. I prefer if she replies quickly, but I accept if she doesn't. This mental shift removes entitlement and leaves space for gratitude. To bring Stoic wisdom into your future relationships, build daily habits. Morning reflection. Start your day with Marcus Aurelius practice. Remind yourself that you will meet people who are impatient, distracted, or unkind, and choose to meet them with calm. Evening review. Before bed, review your day. Did you act with patience? Did you lose your temper? Did you give love freely? Momentary pause. Whenever you feel the urge to react emotionally, pause. Take one breath. Ask, is this reaction useful? These habits build emotional stability like a muscle, so when love tests you, you respond with strength instead of impulse. The paradox of love is that you cannot hold it by holding tighter. The Stoics knew that people are independent agents. They owe you nothing beyond what they freely give. If your future partner wants to spend time alone, let her. If she wants to pursue a goal that doesn't involve you, encourage her. Love is not ownership. The moment you try to control her choices, you replace love with power, and power destroys intimacy. This is not about pessimism, it's about reality. Every relationship will end one day, either in separation or death. The Stoic keeps this truth close, not to ruin the present, but to deepen it. Marcus Aurelius would look at his loved ones and remind himself, they are mortal. They may be gone tomorrow. This was not morbid. It was gratitude in its purest form. It meant that every laugh, every meal, every walk was precious. When you approach love like this, you stop wasting time on petty arguments and silent treatments. You love fiercely in the present, knowing it will not last forever. In your healing, focus on becoming so capable that you never need someone to rescue you emotionally or financially. A Stoic man's strength is in his ability to stand alone if he must. If you can support yourself, motivate yourself, and comfort yourself, you enter relationships from a position of abundance, not need. This changes everything because you no longer fear losing someone out of survival instinct. At some point, love will find its way back into your life. It might arrive quietly, a friend who becomes more. Or it might crash in unexpectedly, pulling you in fast. When it happens, you will notice something. You are not desperate. You are not clinging. You are calm. You choose her because you want her, not because you need her. You give her space because you are not afraid of her absence. You handle conflict without fear of abandonment. This is what it means to love like a Stoic. You are free, she is free, and yet you walk side by side. The final lesson is this. Love is only one part of life. A beautiful part, yes, but not the whole picture. Your mission, your growth, your friendships, your health, your spiritual life, these all matter just as much, if not more. The Stoic builds a life so rich in purpose that love, when it comes, is a bonus, not the foundation. And if it leaves, the structure still stands. You began this journey unsure if you should give up on her. You learned how to see love clearly, let go with grace, and rebuild from the ground up. Now you stand as a man who can love fully without losing himself. This is the highest form of freedom. To give your heart without giving away your peace. To share your life without making it someone else's responsibility. To stand in love and to stand alone if life demands it. Because the Stoic knows the only constant in love and life is you.